Zoe here. As you can probably tell from the title of this video, I have completed my book and it is now published and available on Amazon Kindle. This has been an amazing experience for me. It's been definitely challenging, but I'm so happy to have self-published a book. I decided in this video today I'm going to introduce my book. And to introduce my book, I'm just going to let you know how you can read it and also what it's about and how it's laid out. And then I'm also going to take the time to read the introduction out to you because I feel like that will give you a little bit more of a clear idea. It's quite personal. It's my diary, an edited, I guess, version of my diary. So I'm excited to share it with you. I truly feel like this book wrote itself, as I mentioned before. This is the past year of my life. This is 2015 to September 2016. So it is basically the story of how I was in definitely the darkest point of my life, definitely depressed, I guess you could say, full of anxiety, and how I completely changed that around in a year. But it wasn't easy. I definitely faced issues, as I know a few of you have expressed issues to me a lot lately actually, in regards to being unhappy at work, being unhappy with the friendships around you, or losing friendships, and I can relate to all that. I think that one of the things about being on YouTube is that you guys see an edited, cut up, music put behind version of my life, and it's such a fun creative process for me to create these videos for you, but there is so much behind the scenes that I'm unable to share with you in video because maybe it's too personal, maybe I'm not ready to speak about these things in front of the camera as well. But what I'm trying to say is there's a darker side, and it's in this book. The book does have a happy ending, as I'm in Rome. I'm making this video from Rome. It's been a journey. I just hope that this book can relate to you in many different ways. I touch on, a past toxic relationship. I was almost in a plane crash. It was very traumatizing. Losing friends, having people make fun of me for being on YouTube, liking somebody and they don't like you back, losing a job, being broke, wanting nothing more to travel. This is the farthest out of my comfort zone that I've ever stepped. This is extremely vulnerable for me to do. Honestly, I'm a little bit nervous, but there's no other choice. Like, this book, like I said, wrote itself. It wanted to be out there. It was therapeutic for me to write, for sure. So I'm so grateful for that. And I just truly feel like so many of you will be able to connect with little bits and pieces. I definitely touch on the law of attraction, minimalism and veganism, and just this huge transformational year. And like I said, it's everything behind the scenes that I just didn't feel comfortable sharing with you in front of the camera. And if you have been following me for, say, a year now or longer than a year, then thank you. I really appreciate your support, and I hope that by opening up to you, you can relate to me on a different level and get to know me a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read you the introduction. In July of 2015, I finally got the courage to leave the abusive relationship and toxic living situation I was in. I'll spare you the ugly details. No one wants to read about it, especially my dad. Not a day went by that I didn't cry in the bathroom. Each evening, sometimes as soon as I got home from work, I would let the feelings take over my body and have their way with me as I sat on the bathroom floor. Face to my knees, arms wrapped around, I hugged myself as I sobbed, praying for some kind of answer. I let myself feel my weaknesses there on the floor because I knew no one could see me. I didn't want anyone to see me. I felt I had made such a mess of my life being so passive for the past year and a half that it was too difficult to start to clean up. I had no family near me, little money, and no clue what to do. The problem was I knew there was something very wrong, not just with the relationship I was in, but with the relationship I had with myself. It was like a beast I could not bear to look into the eyes, because I knew that it would take immense effort and strength to face my own demons. For months prior to leaving the relationship, I treaded water, not moving anywhere but not quite sinking. It felt impossible to leave, but impossible to stay. But the voice in my head was always the same. This isn't your life. I knew it wasn't my life, but I couldn't understand how things had gotten so bad. How did I let it get so bad? I knew the power of my mind. I had known it in the past, and I had known my positivity. So why was I feeling so lost? I had suppressed my intuition. My intuition had told me from the beginning not to be so passive, But before I knew it, 1 month had gone by, 6 months, and then a full year. This is what happens when you take life day by day, just hoping things will get better, but not acting on personal development and growth. I didn't harness my own inner strength, the power of my mind, or listen to my intuition. This is the story of how I took dominance of my life, educated myself, and began to build my inner kingdom of self-love and independence. And of course go after the one impossible dream I had always had. All within 1 year. Happiness is an inside job. William Arthur Ward. This book is my year at a glance. I have pulled key events, lessons, and themes from my journal to share with you. I hope you learn from the life lessons the universe passed me over the year and gain inspiration and courage to pursue your own endeavors. Life is truly too short for you not to. Sorry, it's definitely way out of my comfort zone. But like I said, I think that it could help a lot of you. I think there's probably more of you out there who can relate to this. I know myself, when I was going through this really dark period, I just wish that I had I just wish that I had somebody to relate to. And as you'll find in this book, I did find those people. I did attract more and more people into my life who helped me make my one big dream a reality. And I do touch on becoming best friends with one of my subscribers and minimizing my entire life down to a suitcase and feeling like I was maybe crazy about just telling myself so many times that I was going to Rome, but I really had nothing else to believe in. So yeah, I guess that's an overview. That's the introduction. This book wrote itself. I don't know really what else to say besides that it's now out there for you all to read, and I hope that you enjoy it. My friends so far have given me really positive feedback, so thank you, friends. And thank you to everybody who helped me with this book or who made the last year, this transitional year, what it is for me. So the book is on Amazon Kindle, which means that you can actually download it right to your phone with the Kindle app, and you can read it on there. You can read it on your laptop, and you can also read it on a Kindle if you have that. And I hope that you enjoy it. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for me. It just means the whole world. And I love you, and I'm excited to hear your feedback. Bye!